2022 NFL Draft is fastly approaching, and we're going to continue to look at rookies in this class. We've got a running back for you today in Jerome Ford.
Come on.
Coming out of Cincinnati, 5'11", 220 pounds, coming out as a senior, age 22 years old. In 2021, over 1,300 rush yards at 6.1 yards per carry, 19 tutties, and one more through the air. He was a 4-star recruit, and one of my favorite things about him as a player, at least researching him, is he dominated this offense.
That's right.
His dominator rating, was 30.05. That's the percentage of his team's total offense.
Yes.
So he absolutely was a workhorse for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Badaki, is this someone that you like? Are you underwhelmed? Are you excited about this prospect? Where do you kind of sit?
I am beyond this world. I love Jerome Ford. When I saw him, I watched this film. Zach and I, we sat down. I was like, bro, this is the guy. He is the dark horse in the running back room, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. I think he's going to be flying up the draft rankings and the draft boards once people start to get to know him. But this guy is amazing. He was once again, 4-star recruit. He went to Alabama. Then he transferred in 2020 to Cincinnati. I mean, the mindset of
great move by him, by the way.
And it was a great move because he wasn't getting an opportunity. But look, the guy's amazing. He has great vision. He hits the hole. He's fast. He's strong. He has everything you need in a running back. And he's a workhorse. He doesn't necessarily catch the ball as much, but the ability is there. So everything that Jerome Ford is bringing, I believe, I'm not saying he could be a Breece Hall or, Kenneth Walker, but I think he's in that caliber. I think he could be currently right now, he's my RB2.
Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah, you're very, very high on him. Look,
I think there's a conversation there.
I agree. I think there's a conversation. I think the combo of speed, power, and explosiveness, those are the three things. That combo will allow him to be a very successful NFL running back. Another thing that I noticed, he cuts on a dime behind the line of scrimmage and attacks the hole. Like, a lot of people are very indecisive, but he makes that first cut, and then he just pursues the hole. Pause. Above average vision. Does a lot of things really well. That's what stood out to me. He does a lot of things really, really well. One thing that didn't really shine on tape was his ability as a receiver in the backfield.
Yeah, exactly.
And he does need to improve as a pass protector, but he does a lot of things really well, and I think he can improve in those two areas. Watching his film, it constantly reminded me of one player in particular, and that was James Robinson.
Yeah.
You watch James Robinson, he does a lot of things really, really well. And the type of build, the type of player that Jerome Ford is, it reminds me of James Robinson. Did you get the same thing? Or do you have any other comps?
I remember we were watching and we were going through the film. You said James Robinson. I was like, wow, it's so right. He is the guy. Because James Robinson coming in, he was just average. And then he was a top 5 running back. I was like, whoa, that's the potential of a just average running back. And I think Jerome Ford could have a potential. Not saying he's going to be top 5, but he has potential to be something in a fantasy related or just in a workhorse backfields. So I really love him moving forward, man.
How about team fits? What's your favorite team fit for Jerome Ford?
There's really two. I have Miami Dolphins and obviously the Atlanta Falcons. Those are the two teams I can see him working through. Obviously, Atlanta needs a workhorse running back, and so does the Dolphins. Myles Gaskin is not cutting it, and maybe Tua, Jalen Waddle can kind of bring it together with Jerome Ford. I think it will be fantastic.
Yeah, I actually have the Dolphins as my favorite fit as well. And Gaskin is, let's be honest, he's not a workhorse running back. We found that out. I think you move Gaskin to the third down role and you make Jerome Ford your first and second down back.
I like that.
He's more that downhill type runner. I think they could be a great combination together. And then the other team I said was the Giants, your New York Football Giants. I think he could be a great backup to Say if they don't resign like a guy like Devontae Booker.
Yeah.
So I love him. I'm not sure that he will be drafted with enough draft capital, drafted high enough, in the real NFL draft.
Yes, okay.
And that does worry me a little bit. He's my running back 3 in this year's class, which is actually surprising to me. I mean, we're going to have to change our rankings because of Jerome Ford, just because of Jerome Ford.
Yeah.
My RB3, your RB2?
Yes, my RB2. It's going to be interesting to see what he can do in the NFL Combine as well. I think he can shoot up there as well, so we're going to see.
Yeah, I think the talent was always there. You know what I mean? The talent was always there. A 4-star recruit, went to Bama. There was always something there, but finally got his opportunity and he shined. So it's going to be fun to see if he moves up rookie mocks and the real NFL mock.
Yo, what's good? Thanks for watching. We got a lot more videos.
A lot more.
If you want more videos.
Watch
now,
it.
You can also subscribe.
Right now.
If you want to.
You need to.
And lastly, don't forget that you can sign up to support the show and get exclusive content by going to patreon.com/Fantasyland Fam.